somewhat simpler than a lot of others. Essentially, it's just to represent progress and building on what I've done in the past and just essentially building knowledge. And, well, if I had enough pieces, this would have just gone on essentially forever.
Is there any reason why you picked that pattern?
This is no real pattern, it's random. But the reason it's such a heavy solid was to represent that you need to build a solid foundation on which to progress.
My PhD is a master way to podium to research for the career. This is me. This is my first steps to this journey. I also put some obstacles that I might face during my PhD. Fears. This is a representation of the skeleton. And at the top of it is the goal. The goal might be knowledge, skills, experience. I use a different way to the goal. This might be me in a different choice, in a different path to succeed my goal.
To reach the goal, no matter which.
No matter which direction I take.
So I started off as kind of like the undergrad, graduated, that's what the hat's supposed to represent.
Oh, nice.
So I'm basically on the first step of my journey, and then I want to go up the other steps to eventually kind of like the skeleton is where I kind of want to finish my career. So instead of representing it as like a fear, that's kind of where I want to end up. And then underneath is all greener pastures and stuff like that. So it's to try and kind of like move up and then eventually get to a point where I can end at the top.
I'm fulfilled.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, you've got some coins there.
Yeah, so like,
garden. What's that?
I'm building it up over kind of like greener pastures, so like a better career and obviously like the money that's associated with it as well and stuff like that, like the flowers and stuff. So it's to try and get to like a place that's nicer and better.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to other people's. It shows the journey. It's kind of I've got a ladder, a few different levels. So the first level, I've got the little CDT guy, USB stick, and so that's going to be like the first year with all the CDT stuff. There's me at the beginning. There's a little guy, and it's green for go. There's a few doors on the levels. There's a key, so I need to pick up the keys to open whatever doors for me. We've got a snake and a spider. They're like the problems that I'm going to come across, and I need to pick up like the sword to get rid of problems and solve problems. And then at the end, got a flag to represent finish PhD and also a bit of money as well. So that's obviously important. And the top level is just represents that it's not the end. The end of PhD is not the end of the journey, I suppose. So there's another ladder and whatever else.
With the key next to the snake?
Yeah, probably
Where's
place.
the
It's just that everything's not going to be in the order that I would want it to be. So
I
did forget to mention this is
what's
supposed to be a piece of equipment that I now am going to be using with my company.
Right.
It's supposed to be this.
It's hardware, that's right at the center of your PhD.
Yeah. So that's on this level.
Everyone's done a journey in somewhere, like a ladder or steps, something like that. I just wanted to take a different stance on it. This is basically a podium, and basically what it means is that through your PhD, I'm not talking about mine or anything like that, but at the end of it, through the PhD itself and all the training and the management skills and things like that, you should be the best and the best version of yourself. And it means that you're in a good position so that if you need that or you want that dream job or that career that you want, you're in the best position to get it. You're not going to be third place, and you're not going to be second place, you'll be first place.
So, for me, in order to achieve the best, and I think for all of us, we have to take some steps, but in those steps we may find difficulties, like snakes through our path, but always there is something that can bridge the problems with the solution. So always we have to take that bridge and move forward. And that big guy here kind of represents all of us. My project would be something about humanoids and humans, so it's kind of representing the human that I would be.